Hello, my littles. I'm so happy to see you today. It is Tuesday, March 31st. It's the last day of the month. Oh my goodness. Oh, it is. It has been a long month. I am missing you so much. Miss Hart is missing you so much. Just know that we are thinking about you every day. So, it is the 31st. It is Tuesday. How many days are in a week? That's right, there are 7 days. Let's sing our Days of the Week song. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And it is the last day of March. How many months are in a year? That's right, there are 12. Let's do our month song. Ready? January, February, March, April, May, June, July and August, September, October, November, December, 12 months in a year. Good job, boys and girls. We counted to 30 yesterday. Oh my goodness. Today, we have to count all the way to 31. Are we ready? Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. All right, you guys did an awesome job. I am so happy to be here with you guys. I hope that you are having a great day. Let's wake those bodies up. Hands in the air. To the left. To the right. Touch your knees. And hands go up and hands go down. I can turn myself around. I can stand up on one shoe. I can listen, so can you. I can sit, I'll show you how. Story time is starting now. All right, boys and girls. I have another Junibee Jones book for you. This time though, she is a first grader. So we have to remember that. She is in there with Mr. Scary. So this one, Miss Hart told me she reads before Easter. And it's not too long until Easter. So we're gonna start this today and hopefully get it finished. It is called Junibee First Grader Dumb Bunny. All right, chapter 1. Dumb Bunnies and Clucks. Dear first grade journal, dumb bunny, dumb bunny, dumb bunny. I am not allowed to say dumb bunny on account of my teacher heard me call May that name on the playground. And he said for me to knock it off. Only here is something I just thought of. Even if I can't say dumb bunny out loud, I can still think it inside my head because heads are silent, which is what I like about heads. I'm going to try it right now. I put down my pencil and I looked at May. Then I squinted my eyes real teensy and I thought that name to just myself. Dumb bunny, dumb bunny, dumb bunny. May looked suspicious at me. What are you doing, Junie Jones? Why are you squinting like that? She asked. Stop it right now. Stop that squinting. I paused my squint. I'm not just squinting at you, May. I'm also thinking a name about you inside my head. But you don't even know what name I'm thinking because heads are silent, which is what I like about heads, I said. May frowned. I started my squint again. Dumb bunny, I thought. After I finished, I brushed my hands together, very satisfied. There, that ought to hold me for a little while, I said. May kept on frowning, and then, blam! She exploded out of her chair, and she zoomed to the front of the room. Mr. Scary, Juniper called me that name again. I know she did, only she thought it inside of her head. And that is just plain sneaky. Mr. Scary was writing at his desk. He closed his eyes and he did a big breath. May, what are our 3 new rules about tattling? He asked. You and I came up with 3 new rules to control your tattling, remember? Can you tell me what they are, please? May stood there a real long time. She did not like the 3 new rules, I believe. Finally, she started to say them. Rule number 1. Count to 20 before I tattle, she grumped. Mr. Scary nodded. Yes, May, excellent. That's the first rule. Go on. Rule number 2, said May. If I still feel like tattling, count to 20 again. Mr. Scary did a thumbs up. Yes, good. And rule number 3, May sucked in her cheeks. Rule number 3. If I still feel like tattling after that, go home, eat dinner, go to bed, wake up, eat breakfast, come back to school, raise my hand to tattle, and then put my hand over my mouth and please be quiet, she said. Mr. Scary clapped his happy hands. Perfect! You got it! Those are exactly the rules that we talked about, aren't they? He said. I am very proud of you for remembering them. He stood up and walked her back to her chair. You have a great memory for rules, May, but the next step is to actually follow the rules, okay? And I don't believe you counted to 20 this time, did you? I leaned over and tapped him on the shoulder. I can vouch for that, I said. There was definitely no counting. Mr. Scary frowned at me. I'll deal with you in a minute, Miss Jones, he said. You and I are going to review the rules on name calling. I did a gulp. But I didn't even call her a name, Mr. Scary. All I did was think a name in my head, I said. May flashed her angry eyes. No, you did not just think it, Junie Jones. You told me you were thinking it, and that is exactly like saying it, almost, she said. She went on. Plus, you didn't even think it quietly. You thought it so loud in your head that I could hear it in your brain. May looked up at Mr. Scary. My ears were tested last year in kindergarten, and the nurse said I can hear as good as a North American owl. Mr. Scary stared at her for a real long time. No, May, no, I'm sorry, he said, but the nurse did not tell you that. You do not hear as well as a North American owl. May squirmed in her chair a little bit. Squirming is what happens after fibbing. At least that has always been my experience. notes. After a minute, May put her head on her desk and she covered up with a sweater. Mr. Scary bent down next to me. And as for you, Miss Jones, this is the absolute last time that I ever want to talk to you about name calling, he said. I don't want you to say Dumb Bunny, or think Dumb Bunny, or sing Dumb Bunny, or hum Dumb Bunny, or write Dumb Bunny. Do you understand? I tapped my fingers on my desk. But then what am I supposed to do when May is mean to me? I asked him. I have to call her something or else she won't even know I'm mad. He thought for a minute and then he clapped his hands together. Hey, I know. Maybe I could just think the dumb part in my head and I'll just call her plain Bunny. Would that be okay with you? May popped up from under her sweater. No, no, no. Just plain Bunny isn't nice either. My friend Sheldon stood up. Bunny isn't nice? How come Bunny isn't nice? I have an aunt named Bunny and she is very, very, very nice. Sheldon looked at Mr. Scary. My Aunt Bunny is married to my Uncle Vern and Aunt Bunny has a lot of, and Mr. Scary held up his hand. Yes, Sheldon, we know you've told us many interesting things about your Aunt Bunny, but right now we don't need to hear any more about Aunt Bunny or her skull tattoos. Please just sit down, said Mr. Scary. Across the room, Lucille sprang up. Well, I love, love, love bunnies, she said. And so this subject is perfect timing for me because I'm having a big party at my giant house on Saturday and all of you are invited to come. She bounced up and down really excited. And guess what else? A very famous bunny is going to be there to meet you. Guess who it is, everyone? Guess the bunny. Guess the bunny, she said. Room 1 thought real hard. Bugs Bunny, Buster Bunny, the Bionic Bunny, Thumper. Lucille rolled her eyes. No, she said, my bunny is way more famous than those dumb cartoon guys. We guessed some more. The Trix Rabbit, the Velveteen Rabbit, Peter Rabbit. Lucille stomped her foot. No, she said again. What is wrong with you people? It is the Easter Bunny. Haven't you ever heard of the Easter Bunny? She reached into her desk and pulled out some fancy envelopes. Then she waved them around real angry. Do you see these invitations? Huh? Do you? These are invitations to an Easter egg hunt at my rich, expensive house. And I was going to pass them out at lunch. But if you dumb clucks never even heard of the Easter Bunny, well, just never mind the whole thing. After that, she did a huffy breath and she flounced back down in her chair. Mr. Scary hurried over there, quick got her up and took her by the hand. Then they walked into the hall and they were gone a really long time. When they finally came back, Lucille said she was sorry for calling us dumb clucks. That is some kind of insult, apparently. Then she took the envelopes out of her desk again and she gave everyone an invitation. And so, yippee, yippee, hooray, hooray, room 1 is going to a party. All right. We'll have to check in on Junibee tomorrow and see what she is up to. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Make sure to check out Google Classroom and find out what you got to do today. I will see you tonight for your good night story. Bye, my littles.